Hey, you guys, how y'all doing? This is your girl, Bluepickles, Bluepickles Podcast. Please follow me on all major platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Bluepickles Podcast, Bluepickles Triple Zero, also on TikTok. My TikTok got blocked. Some people don't like when you say things; they get very triggered. Um, I come over here to stream. I'm gonna have to start doing some different things over here. I'm probably gonna do do some different things like review foods and stuff over here so y'all can be able to see. I'm trying to get my content, my followers up so I can start doing more. I've had surgery, so I'm out of work for some weeks. I had some complications due to my surgery, so I'm also gonna be out for a couple of more weeks until probably next month sometime. So with that being said, this is all I have. I'm trying to get myself out there, but it's hard. But I know that the devil is mad, and I know that with all things it comes with the territory. Everybody is not going to be there for you when you go through, but they'll be there for you when you come out, and that is something that you have to deal with on your way out. Um, I hope that everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I hope that you have love and light and positivity in your favor. I hope that y'all had a great day at work if you're working. Um, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel, but I'm hoping that by next year I'll be full and I have a lot of people that's watching and I can be able to do a lot more over here than what I do on TikTok and everywhere else. Um, I had surgery, so I just been sitting at home chilling, basically just trying to heal and get myself together. I'm going to physical therapy and occupational therapy, and I just been doing TikTok and doing my homework because I'm still in school, trying to finish and just trying to get my strength and health back so that I can go back to work. I'm hoping that I can return back to work the way I was at first, but with what I got going on, I'm not for sure if I'm going to be able to return back to work. But I'm praying that God see fit that if not, that He put the right things in my path so that I can or whatnot. But overall, I hope that y'all are having a great day. Um, I'm just here so we can chat, and I hope that you're having a better day. I do get depressed and I get in my feelings sometimes because I feel like some things just are not going my way like I thought it would be. But I know that God has a bigger plan for me. I know that this is just a stepping stone to be able to tell somebody else my story, and this will probably help somebody else if they going through it. So I'm just here. I know I really don't know how YouTube operates, so I was always told that you give people the same type of grace as if you had 100 people in the room. So I'm talking as if I got people in the room, even I know ain't nobody probably in here. So I don't know. I think people get triggered. So my live got blocked on TikTok last night. We was talking about you can't force nobody to do nothing for you. You can't force people to give you anything. And I think people get triggered when you say certain things because they don't like to hear the truth. And I think that we get conflicted when people try to tell the truth. Some people don't like the mess that they're in, but they want to stay in it. Because when you know better, you do better. Whenever people are in the darkness, they like the darkness because with the darkness, there's no light. They don't have to face their fears. They don't have to face the music. They don't have to face their flaws, none of that. They can always stay in the dark and they can utilize the darkness as a way to say, well, I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. I'm just going to keep being me. But when you come out of the darkness, you have to face all those fears, all the problems, all the things that you would not face in the darkness. You have to come out and face. And I was always told when you know better, you do better. And with that being said, I can't treat people how they treat me. No matter how mean or how dirty or how rude or how bad somebody may treat me, I can't treat people like that because I know better. And so I just give it up to God. I get it back to God. I don't try to sit there and be arguing with nobody or fussing with nobody or trying to be in drama or mess, because I feel like we too grown to be going back and forth with one another about something that's so minute, something that we can sit down and talk as adults about, you know. I think that a lot of people don't understand that family is who they are. Like, you can't help what family you born into, but you can help how you deal with them. And I think a lot of people have family issues and they don't know how to go about dealing with it. And sometimes, you know, you just have to just separate yourself from folk. You don't have to deal with nobody that's stepping across boundaries. They don't have no respect for you. They disrespect you in any type of form or fashion. I don't care who it is. You don't have to sit there and take no form of disrespect from nobody. But you also don't have to disrespect your elders. You don't have to disrespect nobody back. Walk away and leave them alone completely. I made a video where a young lady said she understand why young people disrespect their elders. I would never disrespect my elder. I just won't deal with them. Because regardless of the fact they're my elder, and yes, they may be wrong, but I'm not going to get out there and just call them all out their name and argue and put my hands on them and this, that, and the third when there's no need for that. I just don't deal with them. Sometimes you set boundaries, meaning that you set boundaries to where you don't deal with folk. People get mad when you set up a boundary, especially a boundary where they can't get no access to you. And that's your family, your boyfriend, girlfriend, mother-in-law, father-in-law, son-in-law, brother-in-law. Anybody that you put up boundaries on, they get triggered and mad and angry when they can't have access to you. And it is okay to set up boundaries. It's okay to distance yourself from people that don't like you and clearly showing you that they don't like you. You don't have to sit there and go through hell and high water to have relationships with people that's showing you time and time again they don't like you. Distance yourself from them, set your boundaries, and when they can learn some respect and they can get their mind right, then maybe we can have a conversation. But until then, I'm not dealing with nothing that's going to make me feel some type of way. I'm not going to sit and be worried or crying or fussing or upset about something you do to me. Because what some family don't understand is that we need each other. And it doesn't matter what happened in the past. We got the future to depend on. And some people can't let go of the past. That's the reason why they can't go into the future. And sometimes you got to realize as an individual, everybody from your past can't go with you to your future. Sometimes you got to leave people at the wayside. Sometimes you got to be on the bus and you got to open up the doors and you got to let people off at their stop and tell them, thank you for the ride, but this is where our journey ends, and they may not understand. They may not understand why, but in reality, in retrospect, they'll get it, because sometimes it's not meant for you to come with me along on my journey. Sometimes the journey that you take, you got to go alone. Everybody can't go with you where you're going. Sometimes we want to take our friends, our families, and everybody with us, but there are some people you're going to have to leave behind, because if you take them, they can mess up everything that you have planned or that you have blessed out for you. Sometimes we always say, family are the worst. Yes, you do have some family members that are very hateful, very spiteful, will do you the ultimate, but you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to go around them. You don't have to call them. You don't have to say nothing to them. Baby, I walk past you and never say nothing to you like I ain't never known you a day in your life. I don't have to deal with none of that, and you can't make me. But we as black people, we tend to want these relationships with people that don't like us and don't want to be around us, and I don't understand it. It's almost like we got a point to prove. There's no points needed to be proven. You don't need validation from nobody but yourself. When you look yourself in the mirror, there ain't nobody standing there with you while you brushing your teeth and washing your face and doing your daily routine. There's nobody but you looking at your own reflection. So why do you need validation from people whose life is in shambles? who life ain't no better than yours. And even if their life is a little bit better than yours, that don't mean that they happy in it. Some people make their life look good because at the end of the day, they don't want nobody to know how bad they have it or how depressed they are in it. We just gotta just let some things go. Sometimes you just gotta leave people where they at and focus on you and your family. Focus on you and what you got going on. Love on the people that loves you. Love on the people that truly, truly loves you. It is okay to say you sorry about things that you made mistakes on. And if they can't forgive you, move on. We be trying to hold things to our heart so dearly. Sometimes people don't understand that you're human too. We all make mistakes. Ain't nobody in this world perfect. Nobody. We have all fallen short. Every day we wake up, we done sin somewhere. So when people trying to hold you to your sin, they gotta also make sure they gotta hold themselves to theirs. So you don't gotta be sitting up here worrying about what somebody else got going on or who doing this and who doing that. Make sure you straight first before you be so focused on what somebody else got going on. Because the people that you trying to impress, the people that you trying to please, the people that you trying to do anything for, ain't got nothing going on. Ain't got no more than what you got. Nothing. Most of the time, the people that's talking, their lives ain't no better than yours. They just make it look good. They struggling and going through just like you struggling and going through. Hey, survivorship, what's going on? So the biggest thing I tell anybody is that family's gonna be who they is. If your family treating you a certain type of way, or you going through anything with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or anybody, people are gonna be exactly who they are. They're gonna be exactly who they are. That's life. No one is perfect. No one is to be spared. It's just that you gotta know who you dealing with. Who you dealing with. I be on TikTok and I be talking about the same stuff, but my TikTok got banned, got blocked, and so I'm over here and I'm gonna try to do some different things. But like I had surgery 3 weeks ago, and I'm gonna be out for like about the next 5 to 6 weeks, and I'm not working, and I'm going through a lot. So I try to talk to other people to try to keep my spirits up because I be going through my own motion. But sometimes it lingers more than the next. We don't be understanding why. Okay, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I came over here because my TikTok got blocked yesterday. I wasn't even saying anything. I don't know what happened, but they say I was promoting hate speech, which I don't understand. But I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Over TikTok to the point to where I'm just tired of it altogether because people be doing way more than that, and it's like they pick and choose who they want to ban or block. And like this the weekend, so this the weekend, people get paid. I don't know why they blocked my page. They said I was promoting hate. I don't know what I could have said. We was talking about relationships and stuff last night, so that's the only thing I was talking about. And then we started talking about you can't force nobody to give you nothing. You can't force nobody to give you anything or anything like that. That's the only thing I remember saying. I don't remember. I don't know what their definition of promoting hate and stuff is, but they said, I was promoting hate. But like I explained, like I emailed them and I explained. I mean, me talking about my own personal feelings it shouldn't be considered promoting hate. I have a right to speak my mind. That's what the platform is for. But I guess not. So I'm banned until I'm blocked until Sunday. So I can't go live until Sunday night. So I came over here for a little while, and I'm trying to get my followers up over here because I can't earn no money or nothing over here until I get to 500 subscribers, I think. And then I can start earning money over here, and I'm gonna try to start. Hey Sharon, hey, thank you for coming over, baby. I'm blocked on TikTok until Sunday night, and so I can't really earn no money or nothing over here. I can't earn no money. Yeah, I think it is too. I can't earn no money over here until I get to 500 subscribers. Um, But if I can't get, I don't know if I could get no gifts or nothing over here either. So I'm just over here just talking like I do on TikTok. Um, I'm trying to get my backup page on TikTok up and running too, but I'm stagnated at them little at 300 and something followers, which I got almost 40K on my big page. But they do that every time. I notice that every time I get, you ain't lying about that either. But every time I get more followers, they'll do that. I notice that whenever I get to a certain amount of followers, they'll start picking. They'll start trying to block my lives. And then they told me that if I get another restriction, they're going to give me an account ban warning. And then my account going to be banned. So, and I can't go live on Facebook on my Bluepickles Podcast page until I get 100 followers. And I'm at 84 on there. So somebody inboxed me and was like, why didn't you do a backup page? I said, well, that's what I do every time I go live on TikTok. I tell everybody follow my backup pages and my social media so that you can be able to follow me whenever I go live anywhere. But I guess they don't be listening or they're not paying attention. But everybody love TikTok, and so I know that's where everybody bees at. Nobody ain't gonna be on no YouTube watching no live. But all of these social media platforms could pull the rug from under us if they ever want. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. But I'm going to start trying to do some more stuff. I'm going to try to start doing like some seafood mukbang stuff, like I really don't have no like the finances to really like do food reviews and all that stuff right now. But I want to start doing like seafood mukbangs and like food reviews at different places. And I'm gonna start doing like karaoke, live karaoke, and stuff like that on YouTube and all that stuff. Cause people be wanting to see different things, but like most people don't really be on YouTube. They just like they subscribe to your page, and then like I'm gonna try to do like some ASMR, like stuff like that for YouTube. Cause I'm like once my subscribers go up, then I'll be okay. But it's just I think they do that because every time I go up on my followers on TikTok, they block my live or whatever, and they'll say, and it's always the same thing. It's never nothing else. Always hate speech. It's never. I've never got no restriction for nothing but that. And then I emailed them, and a lady emailed me back. She said they listened to my live. She said they didn't see nothing that could have warranted hate speech, but she said that once they take it, I said, but y'all can give it back. Y'all can take the strike off and y'all can give it back because they did it before. Back in June, somebody had did it and they gave it right back like an hour later. They said that they didn't see it, nothing that was promoting it, and then they gave it back. But I'm just trying to make it like everybody else. But it's what it is. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna fuss about it. I'm not gonna I'm depressed about it because I normally would have been went live, and I normally be live right now, and I know like I'm missing out on money. I'm missing out on, making money and stuff like that because I could use it right now, and ain't nobody on no YouTube watching no live and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like just kind of heartbreaking because it's like I went on live, I went on people panels, and they in there smoking, drinking, all kind of stuff, and they allow all that. And I'm talking about relationships and family and stuff. I don't know. I just have to wait. I guess I just have to wait it out. I just have to wait it out. But I probably try to come back and stream a little bit more tonight and see what I can do. Because I know some people might be on YouTube later on. I'm not for sure, but I'm posting all my short videos on YouTube now so I can try to see if it's going to get to some more subscribers and get me some more people to follow. But I'll try to come back on later and see what I can do on YouTube. I can't do nothing on Facebook because I'm not at enough followers for my Bluepickles Podcast page. And Instagram, I could go live over there, but I don't have enough followers over there either. So it's just rough right now. Like I don't know. I get depressed sometimes, and I'm trying not to fall into a battle of depression. But sometimes I get depressed because I'm like, it's just rough. Like everything is like happening all at one time, and I'm trying to stay positive, trying to stay focused and stuff like that. But it's just hard. It's really, really, really hard, you know. So I know most people ain't on no YouTube. They on the other apps, looking and watching and all that stuff like that. They not on no YouTube. But I'm gonna have to start reading up on YouTube and see what else I could do to try to get my followers up. But like I say, in God's time, and everything gonna happen. It's gonna all pan out in His time, and that's all. That's the only thing I can see. It's gonna all happen in His time. And right now, it's just a flick of a wrist. Right now, everybody say they support you until it's time to support, and then, it's crickets. And so that's why I tell people words don't mean nothing. You know, it don't mean nothing until when it's time to get on the battlefield. That's when you got true soldiers behind you. So I'm just going with the motion. That's all. Sundays are far ways from here. Okay, at first they used to block you for a day. Now they block you for 2, 3 days now. And so I can't go live until Sunday night at 8 o'clock Sunday night. And so I'm just waiting. But I'm gonna go get me a whiteboard and try to set up where it could be behind me so people could see where to go follow me at. Because me just saying it ain't gonna do nothing. But I'll try to come back on live later and see what's going on, see what's popping in the YouTube land, and see what's going on or whatnot. And see if y'all up here, and see what y'all want to talk about, and try to figure something. Cause my son got a game today, and my kid's supposed to be going. It's supposed to be going. I'm not gonna be able to go. I'm taking a lot of medication. They got me tired and weary, and so just going through. Let me see what this is. But once I learn how this stuff here go over here, then I'll be able to tell y'all what it is. Um, I don't know what all this going on. Oh, it's green screen. All right. Well, all right, survivorship. I don't know if you still in here or Sharon's still in here, whichever one of y'all still in here. I'll come back live later and see what y'all girlies got going on, and I'll try to see what I can do. Read up on some stuff and see what else I can do, and I'll try to come live later and we'll talk some more. Y'all girls have a good afternoon.